What's good, YouTube? This your boy, this your man Layne Jackson. Tuning in with you guys with a meal prep video. Today, just doing things a little different. You guys been following my channel. I did a meal prep video for you guys before, but today, since I'm changing it up, just changing up what I've been eating. I've been getting tired of eating chicken, man. So lately, I've just been eating shrimp. Really enjoy eating shrimp. So yeah, I've been eating shrimp. So right here, we got some shrimp right here that I'm gonna cook, that I just peeled. Also, we have a London broil, but basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut off whatever ounces I need. Got some blueberries, some strawberries for some carbs. The shrimp I got right here, was able to get it. It was $10 a bag, so I managed to get 3 bags. You get about 30 to 40 shrimp in there. So yeah. Also, real quick, man, if you're dieting and you want something that tastes sweet, but it's also low in calories, low in fat, low in sugars, try these out. I know the name is kind of weak, Skinny Cow, but the macros on these are very dope. To eat one a day, don't sit there and indulge, but you got 30 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fat. Sugar is 16 grams, which is not too bad if you're gauging your calories all day. And then right here, I have the sandwiches as well. So yeah, that's just like my little one a day. If I bust my ass in the gym kind of thing, you know, I treat myself to one of those. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prep this up. We're gonna cook about 8 ounces of this. We're gonna try to get 6 ounces and 8 ounces out of this. I already ate 3 meals already today, so I'm good. I just gotta prep 3 more. Also, we're gonna get some carbs from some strawberries. I'm just gonna have a little bit of blueberries in the diet as well. The reason I want to do carbs from the strawberries because I just kind of want something sweet. So I'm gonna sacrifice. I'm supposed to have a bagel, so I'm gonna sacrifice my bagel and trade it with strawberries. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and prep some of this. Show you guys how I weigh it out. I'm gonna go ahead and cook the shrimp. Like I said, I already peeled it because I didn't want to waste time, you know, trying to peel it on camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook the shrimp first. Alright, y'all, so I mentioned in one of my videos, my last video or whatever, download MyFitnessPal. It helps keep up with your calories, what you eat. As you guys see, it's a pretty dope app. So I just put some random stuff. I put like my weight and what's my goal, but my main thing is just to track my protein and carbs, my fats. I really don't go by what they tell me what I need to eat, you know what I'm saying? I just keep this to keep track of what I've been eating. So they say I need to eat 3,000 to burn fat, but I'm not listening to all that. Like I said, this is just to track my protein intake, carb intake, and fats and sugars. So as you guys see, this is some of the stuff I've eaten already for the day. So how you can check it is go to the nutrition part, and it pulls up the protein, carbs, fiber, all that good stuff. And like I said, I keep an eye on how much carbs I'm intaking, fiber, and hold on, let me back out. No. So I keep up with how much it was yesterday. See, yesterday I had like 235 grams of protein. I kept the carbs under 200. Fiber was pretty decent. Sugar was pretty low. Fats is pretty low. Alright, so going back to today. This is today. So far I got 99 grams of protein, 90 grams of carbs, fiber, sugar, fats is all low. The fiber, you want to keep it, you hit it. I'm trying to hit the goal with that. But as far as sugar and fats, I want to keep that low. I know it's a little shaky, but this camera's tripping right now. So yeah, this is a great app to have on your phone. Coconut oil only, guys. Coconut oil only. Alright, so when you cook it, man, don't use a lot of high sodium stuff. But since I'm cooking shrimp, I like to use Old Bay. Old Bay is great for seafood, just a little bit, because this stuff is high in sodium. And then I have some Flavor God, everything seasoned right here that I'm gonna put on the shrimp. Alright. So I got the shrimp already sizzling a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and multitask and go ahead and start cooking a little bit of that beef as well. So I'm gonna weigh it out and then I'm gonna go ahead and get that started. Alright, so I weighed this beef out. It's at 22.5 ounces. I need about 8 ounces of this. So I'm gonna cut off 8 ounces. I'm gonna cut off a little more than 8 ounces. Probably gonna cut off about 9.5, because when you cook food raw, when it's raw and then you weigh it raw, it's gonna you know, reduce water, stuff like that, so you gotta weigh it a little more. So I'm gonna cut off about 9.5, 10 ounces of this. Alright, so I cut off 9.2 ounces, 9.1. As you guys see, I just cut it thin. I left the rest of it intact. That way I can store the rest of this for tomorrow. So I'm gonna cut off another 9 ounces tomorrow and cook this up. So I'm about to go ahead and pan cook this. This is actually gonna be my next meal. So I'm gonna pan cook this, eat this with some rice, which is gonna be amazing because it's gonna have like that teriyaki hibachi feel to it. And then I'm gonna go ahead. We still got the shrimp cooking. I like my shrimp cooked hard, so I'm gonna let these cook to my desired liking. You can cook it however you want. If you like yours more on the raw side, by all means, that's you. But for me, I like my shrimp a little hard, a little chewy, so I'm gonna cook these a little longer, alright? Alright, so we got the steak right here. What I'm gonna do is let this sear on one side for about 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna let it sear on the other side. Probably not even that, because I cut it thin. I don't like rare steak. I like mine medium well, more on the well side. So I'm gonna let that sear on both sides, and then I'm gonna just let it sit in its own juices. One thing I learned when you cook steak, if you let it sit before you eat it, it actually gets real tender. A lot of people, they'll cook a steak and then go eat it right away, and all the juices will run out of it. So let it sit once you get done cooking it. So my shrimp is pretty much done. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off, and then I'm gonna just let this sit for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and prep this in a minute. But basically what I'm gonna do is cook this first, go ahead and eat this meal, and then I'll go ahead and prep the shrimp. I'm gonna eat this with 1 cup of jasmine rice. Alright, so as you guys see, like I mentioned, it cooked down to 6.6 ounces. I'm 1.4 shy from 8 ounces, so I'm gonna have to eat a little bit more protein throughout the day. So basically, I'm just gonna plug 6.5 ounces on my food tracker. Throw that right there with the rice. And this is meal number 3. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this real quick, and then I'm basically going to prep the rest of my food. That shit looks amazing. You know, you can glaze a little teriyaki sauce on this if you want, but for me, I got to keep it super clean. So I'm just going to eat it just like this. And then I'll go ahead and get back with you guys and prep the rest of the meals. Alright everyone, and here's the meals right here. I got my fruit. We got 1 cup of blackberries and then 200 grams of strawberries. And then everything else is 6 ounces of shrimp and then 1 cup of green beans. Now what I went ahead and did was I went ahead and plugged everything for the rest of my day on my FitnessPal. So as you guys see, I'm only at 2,068 calories. So that's it for the day, unless I drink a protein shake or something later. When you go down to the nutrition part right here, protein, I'm at 248, carbs 166, which is good. Fiber 22 grams, sugar 21 grams, fat 40 grams. So really good. The sugar is really good. The fats is pretty good. Fiber I may can come up a little bit, but other than that, this is pretty much it for the day. The cholesterol, they got everything else on there. So yeah, I have everything tracked down in there. As you guys see, this is the breakfast stuff. Lunch is what I ate just now when I showed you guys, and then I just put the other 3 meals. And then snacks, I just put like the fruit, and then Carbolin was my carb shake that I had after I work out. So yeah guys, pretty simple. Pack this up, so I'm gonna be running around all day. I got my food, I'm good to go. I don't have to worry about food, don't have to buy food. And that's the whole beauty of meal prepping, guys. You know, that's the whole beauty of it. You don't have to sit here and try to you know, go out, find food, stuff like that. So before we close this out, I want to show you guys something, man. Got some samples in from our brand Flatline Physiques. Sorry for the mess. Me going to South Beach. Memorial Weekend is about to be lit. Alright. Pull out these samples. So you guys know I have my fitness apparel line, Flatline Physiques. So I found a manufacturer or a mill in Pakistan. For those that don't know, India, Pakistan, places like that, they're really good when it comes to clothing. They make pretty much premium clothing. A lot of people probably don't know that. So I managed to find a mill after months and months of researching, and finally I was able to find somebody that's going to be able to help produce all my clothes. It's going to come pre-packaged, everything. I don't have to do nothing but pretty much put it in a shipping bag and I'm good to go. So the first sample piece of clothing I got, which is one of my favorites, is this 2-tone quarter sleeve shirt with my logo right here on it. And this is like a smoke gray with the black, and then we have the Flatline Physiques right there. The quality of this stuff is premium. The stitching is premium. It's just amazing. It came individually packaged. Everything just came packaged nice. And then you have like that that low cut at the bottom, which I like as well. All right, so we got that. Then my next favorite thing, the joggers, men's joggers. These joints are premium. They're almost like some shit you can find at Zara. Not gonna lie to you guys. The bottoms are really, really good. Really, really durable. They did the logo on the thigh right here, which just came out really great. And another thing I like, we got zipper pockets. Premium zipper pockets. And none of that bullshit. As you guys see, the stitching on this is just amazing. Drawstring. This is a large. So we got those men's joggers. The next thing, we have a hoodie. So I went with the mostly black hoodie with the red top with my logo right there in the center. Thought about putting it to the side, but my girl was like, just leave it right there. She's into fashion, so she knows. So we have this hoodie as well. This is more of like a summer, I mean not a summer, a winter hoodie. But I am gonna try to source out, see if they have those thin, like, you know, those thin lightweight hoodies. So this is a very, very dope hoodie. Then we got like these stringers or the wide backs that came in as well. The logo on this one right here, the logo is just like across the chest, the upper chest. Then on the back, you have the logo on the neck right there. And then we have this red one. This red one is pretty much gonna be a go. So we have the big logo on the front. And these are like muscle shirts. These are one that's pretty much all your back muscles, your arms, all that chest, titties hanging all out for dudes. So yeah, they got the red joint. Then we got the black with the white. If I can get it, I'm done. Sorry for taking up too much time. So yeah, we got this one as well. Then we got the logo on the back side. Another dope. And these are, everything is in my size right now because I'm be the one testing it out. So another dope stringer. And then lastly, female leggings, which is going to be a hot seller because when I first did my first release, I got so many demands on leggings, and they went with the light gray logo on the thigh. And these are pretty good leggings. My girl tried them on. They're big. They sent me the wrong size. It's supposed to be a large. It was supposed to be a medium. They sent a large. So my girl tried them on. It was just too big for her to like get her honest opinion on them. But for the most part, she was like, the material is really good. See, my girl sources fabric. She works for Ann Taylor, but she works for like the corporation, so she deals with sourcing fabric. So she deals with fabric every day. She knows everything about fabric. So she's like the first person I talk to when it comes to like testing out fabrics or shirts. And she was like, the fabrics of this stuff, the quality is pretty good. She gave me her suggestions, things I should try to look for, like blends. But right now, just gonna stick with that. So just want to give you guys a sneak peek. I can't get my breath. A sneak peek of that. Other than that, man, stay tuned. I got a lot of things, a lot of plans for the future. Just one thing I'm gonna put out there. I will probably gonna be after my competition, I might take on a couple clients. I'm gonna start like doing programs, so, and they're gonna be real affordable, like workout plans, meal plans, stuff like that. I'm gonna get a couple volunteers to like go through like a 12-week program that I'm gonna put together for them for free. That way I can show people the results, and I'm basically using myself as well. So when I get ready to do my competition and you guys see how lean I got and stuff like that, you're gonna be like, damn. So I'm gonna do that, and you know, definitely trying to branch out my brand. So other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you rate, subscribe, comment, more videos on the way. Peace.